The fuckers tied me up so tight I can't feel my arms. Look, man, the rope's too tight. I can't free myself. I owe you a big one, and I'll never forget this, I swear. These forest fuckers just left me here for the wolves. Notice anything suspicious? Everything's fine, give it a rest. Alright, I guess I'll go. I see him! He's guys! What are you? You dirty bandit! Eat that one! We got it! It's him! Intruder is here, guys! I think I'm a intruder! He's down there! The intruder is in that bed! Eat this one!
Speak, pirate! You summoned the council, so take the word first.
You don't respect the teacher's word!
What is that supposed to mean?
You let an intruder go. He could lead the others here. He saw all of our positions here.
Nobody let him go. He escaped. The guard was distracted, and he's being punished.
Haha! Well, more intruders come and start cutting you to pieces. That's going to be a good...
Yeah, you'll be running around pissing your pants and shouting, "We punished the guard!" Or maybe you'll just surrender.
Running is your forte. You said you were going to hold the lumber mill and ran.
Don't you dare! The boys died there to the last man! The deadlands are spreading. Holding that is harder than keeping one intruder under a lock!
And we will hold the swamp camp. Don't be afraid, weaklings.
You say that again and I'll deck you! Watch your tone!
But he was saying shit about the boys who died there!
All right. Anyhow, you pioneers shat your pants. Now we'll have to board the train. Better than waiting for their attack.
Remember the teacher's word. We defend ourselves.
Attack is the best form of defense.
What? I don't remember the teacher saying that!
The teacher said you have to read. So we read that in our book.
Well, if you read that in your book, then you can attack, and we won't. The teacher also said that you can't just kill everyone. You have to take them to the forest court.
Ah, we expected as much from you. All right, we can handle it ourselves. And we'll hang the second intruder from a post once we catch him.
He's not a bandit, and he didn't hurt the girls. He only defended himself. Why kill him?
Because he's an intruder. He came here like a bandit, so he'll get hanged like one. And I dare you to say we are bandits.
Is that a threat?
It's a warning.
Enough! I declare this session closed! And now, as hospitality dictates, let's eat together.
Hey! Why did you stop? Hey! Sonny, go check on that drum wizard. Something's off. Yeah, sure. It was the only hope for something to happen to that. Are you riding there? Who's in charge here? Sure I am. What else can I do?
Good.
I know already. I will get killed when you start your exercise. A good one, though.
but I'm sure. And there's more. And the other boys from the third barrack. Where the hell are these fuckers hiding?
Don't worry. The two we caught will talk soon.
We shouldn't have come here.
It's all going...
Fuckers never
No,
come at you.
that's for sure. We're all getting whacked here.
Wishes to make it out of here alive.
That bitch is there!
Gotta reload, people!
We're fucked! Let's get out! There he is! At the campfire! Catch a bullet, you motherfucker!
The beacher's got one of us! Die, you fucking bitch!
So you can play Metro Exodus many different ways. You can play, full, guns blazing, or you can take a stealth approach. The game tends to encourage that because it does become very difficult when you go all out because it is a survival game. Ammunition is scarce, resources are scarce, but we've added a lot of elements to the AI and stealth functionality of the game to make it a lot more robust this time around. We've worked a lot on communication for AI so that it's a lot easier to understand what they're doing without it being overt, without bringing in HUD elements that are unnecessary, which is something that's kind of a staple of the series. We like to really let you immerse yourself in the game and feel the realism of everything that we're trying to allow you to experience. And so a lot of these things come together. We've tried to really build on that this time around to provide a lot more of a dynamic experience where you can adapt the way that you approach a scenario, and the game adapts to how you're approaching depending on what you're doing, what the AI sees you doing, and you're able to kind of change that on the fly.
Now we've seen some factions here, but it's not just other factions you have to worry about. You've got some
year at E3.
I remember that.
Was from this level.
Right.
And we had the bear that comes out at the end, and he's back. He's in this level.
He's scared.
And,
the hell out of me.
And he's one of the creatures. He's in this level that the player is going to have to encounter. And there's also, I think at some point here you'll see some. There's some wolves.
There's a wolf.
Yeah. There's some mutated wolves that you'll have to fight off.
Ally with.
Well, some factions are going to be just pure evil, as you would expect. Bandits are probably just nefarious people that are out for no good. Yeah.
Right.
But some might not be. Some might be neutral. Some will react depending on how you act upon them as well.
Yeah.
So the game kind of adapts to how you play, because we really want you to feel like you are entering the shoes of Artyom, the main character, and assuming that role and deciding what type of person he is.
Right, fantastic. John, it looks amazing.
Turned into